Let's fly! Giddy up!
Ningguang! Ningguang! We got everyone back safely! Paimon thought you'd be super anxious having to wait for us here at Yujing Terrace, but you seem as calm as ever.
Huh? So this isn't the first time? I've never heard of this happening before.
You're thinking about Natlan, right? It did feel kind of similar, but not exactly. Is Lily's border anything like the Night Kingdom in Natlan? No wonder so many people have been aging faster.
Then what should we do now?
Wait a second. That Gates method you mentioned. Are you talking about the one from the sanctification of Tao Du? Do-over? You mean make a whole new border? And the seven... What do you mean, obfus?
As in, disappear from the ley lines completely, never to be seen again. Taking the banished evil along with...
So someone has to die for this to work? But you can't seriously... Huh? There was a disaster at Wuwang Hill? What happened?
Some sort of natural disaster, wasn't it? There used to be a village there, but then there was a flood or something. It took a lot of lives, and all the survivors moved away. But that doesn't explain how Wuwang Hill became the dark and gloomy place it is today. Maybe there was more to... Sounds good. If we're all done here...
Wait, Long Yan. Paimon meant to ask, how did you know where to find Hu Tao?
Oh, that. Yeah, I definitely owe you an explanation. Why don't you meet me at the Adventurers Guild later? I just need to write a letter to my family first. I want to let them know I'm fine.
Alright, then we'll see you at the Adventurers Guild.
Traveler! Paimon! Over here! Perfect timing. Anyway, back to your question. Let me guess. You're probably thinking I predicted the border crisis with some kind of mysterious
Well, yeah! Aren't the Lawns of Chen Yu Vale all experts at Chiman divination or something?
No, that's simply not true. Yes, the Chiman arts have been practiced in my clan for many generations. And yes, Wind Reader is listed as one of our ancestors in the genealogy, but my family are only distant relatives. We branched off from the main family line long ago. By my grandpa's put it like this. My grandpa makes a living telling fortunes in Yilong Wharf, but I'm making more than him.
Huh. So why exactly did you come to look?
Because grandpa's readings have gone sideways recently. The romance and career fortunes are doing okay, but when it comes to longevity, everyone's readings suddenly saying they only have a few years left to... Fearing backlash from his clients, he closed shop and shut himself away at home, trying to divine an answer to the strange readings. But after days and nights of divination, right around that time, I happened to receive an invitation from the Ministry of Civil Affairs to organize a street fair. So I figured I might as well drop by the funeral parlor.
Oh. Wait, so your grandpa's divinations were correct all along, weren't they? The longevity readings were affected by the border crisis.
It's certainly looking that way. Apparently every soul in Liyue is now living under the creeping shadow of death. But so far, we are the... Wait, that's the one I left at Miss Ying-Ar's shop. It's actually a product of genuine Chiman art. It's engraved with an exorcism sigil to absorb inauspicious energy in their owner's place. I had no idea you'd been holding on to it all this time. I guess it was meant to be. You're more than... When I first arrived at Liyue Harbor, I passed by a large house and felt a chill go down my spine. So I made it... Later on, I also sensed something similar around Timaeus. So I made another one. Then I followed Director Hu to Wuwang Hill, only to find she disappeared without a trace. While I was searching the area, I found Miss Chi-Chi. She was stuck in some kind of crevice. When I tried to pull her out, we both got pulled into a cold, dark place. We wandered around aimlessly for a while, until we ran into Director Hu. She lit some incense and was burning but there was just too much. There was no way she could hope to get rid of it all. Worse still, the fetter blocked off the way we'd come in.
Whew, what an ordeal. Still, your family sounds more impressive than you let on. Didn't you use some kind of illusion magic in the border?
Yes. Actually, that and the rattan figures are things I learned from one of my cousins in the main branch of my family. She's been practicing the Chiman art since she was little. She's also the one I posed some questions to in my letter back home. Wow! Good guess. Yes, I want to know for sure whether sacrificing one of the participants...
Huh? But Hu-Tao already told us it won't come to that. She said we just need to make sure the person can...
I certainly hope that's true, but I can't help but feel uneasy about it. I haven't known Director Hu for long. Sure, she talks a lot, and isn't afraid to broach dark and uncomfortable topics. But she really hasn't said much in the way of her own private...
You mean, you think she lied to us?
I wouldn't call it lying per se, but... Remember when the Tianquan asked about the incident of Wu Wang?
Yep. Hu-Tao said that it doesn't have anything to do with what's happening now. Are you saying they actually are related?
I just heard that there was a flood. But given everything that's going on, I think it likely had to do with the border as well. I remember my cousin saying that around that time, the Wangsheng funeral parlor set up an altar on top of the hill. I just assumed it was for a funeral. Anyway, the ceremony was hosted jointly by two former directors of the Wangsheng funeral parlor, namely Hu-Tao's father and...
Oh, really? Hu-Tao's never mentioned her dad to us before. How strange.
Yeah, but since she brushed it aside when the Tianquan asked her about it, I don't see how I can broach the topic. I've only known her for a few...
Huh? You think we should ask her about it? But she's never opened up to us about family stuff before. What if she shuts us out? All right, let's go find her and take it from there.